Hi, this is the most important topic that I covered until now, and I hope I can just warn you about it. Each day we use ChatGPT more and more. We also ask it about our choices, our purchases. Right now there are unintentional ads in ChatGPT, and there might be intentional ads in ChatGPT now. Most importantly, they might be hidden, and even if there is none, the inevitable future of ChatGPT is having ads in it. ChatGPT is a black box of a company. From outside, we cannot see what is happening in it. It is not open source, it is not source available. You cannot even trace what is happening in your own chat. You ask it to research something, it shows you some sources, but not always. Sometimes it just searches it and doesn't give you the sources. Or sometimes it knows something from its own data training and it doesn't tell you how it came up with those answers. All AI models can be filtered for certain topics. You can avoid some questions and you can give some predetermined answers. You can see that in China's DeepSeek, you cannot ask all the questions about Chinese government to that. And in ChatGPT, of course, you should avoid some topics if it is harmful for people or maybe it's an illegal topic. But after all, the data can be manipulated towards the company's narrative or what they want to talk about and what they want to avoid. Now, the ChatGPT or OpenAI is in need of some more revenue right now. They have a very big evaluation, they have lots of investments going on, they just don't have the returns in those investments right now. And people are pointing fingers at their revenue, asking, oh, how can you evaluate 100 times more than your yearly revenue? And there's also the hot mess of everyone talking about an AI bubble right now. So in short, they need money. They need new ways to make money. And what is the best way to do it in the internet? It is ads. They are going to implement ads at some point into ChatGPT. It is inevitable. And if I understand it correctly, they are going out of being a non-profit organization. So every company in capitalism has to answer to their shareholders about why they are not making more money. So they are going to do everything they can to make more money. That means they are going to include ads. But one thing is not certain about this. Are they going to tell us if they implemented ads? Who says they didn't do it already? It's a black box. All you have to answer is, oh, it just searched this up and told you the answers. How can I make sure if you didn't change the answers along the way? Look, I just asked for lipstick ideas because I don't know anything about that topic, and it just gave me some recommendations without telling me how it came up with them. Then I asked about something I know, Bluetooth headphone ideas for my phone, and I'm only sure about the first one. It's a good headphone. Second one is a good brand about sound stuff, but I'm not sure about their Bluetooth headphones and there are mixed reviews. The third option is straight out an ad. This time it gave me the sources, and the source that it got that headphones from is the brand's website itself. In their website, there's a page that says what should you look for when you buy new headphones. So ChatGPT just fetched this website and it is just showing me that. This is the brand's own webpage. Of course, they are going to talk about their own products. Another option is an okay option, but there are just better headphones from the same brand. And the last three are just very low quality small earbuds. In this list, if you are going to include these options, which one of them is a Chinese brand, I'm sure another one is just an AirPods knockoff. Where is the actual AirPods in this list? Look, I didn't use them. I actually have another brand, but objectively they are one of the best ones. Also, some other high quality brands or budget friendly brands are missing from this list. And once again, if you look at the sources it gave us, it just Google's best headphones to buy in 2025. And those pages that comes up from those Google searches does include 90% ads. They always include 2 or 3 products that are actually good selling and good quality products, but the other half of them are ads from sponsored brands. You should be careful when you are looking at those product lists. And they always get cuts from those sales. If you click on the link on that page, they get small commissions from those purchases. And they get some more from featuring some other brands in their list and higher commissions too. So when you're Googling something, you should look out for these kinds of ad injected lists. But ChatGPT cannot avoid them. It searches something up and it just shows you the best things it thinks there are, but half of them are ads. And I get that these are unintentional in ChatGPT, and most of brands do some search engine optimization (SEO) to get on top of the Google search results and also in the ChatGPT search results. I first realized this when my girlfriend was actually looking out for more natural lipsticks, and it did look like ChatGPT was very helpful about them, but then I went ahead and searched it on Google myself. Most of the brands and products it suggested are from Google search results from the official web pages of those brands. So brands just do very good SEO optimization, and sometimes maybe they just do paid ads to just get on top of the Google results, and they just come up first with their products without actually human reviews, without actually backing up with third-party research. They just tell you, oh, we are one of the best natural products out there. So don't fall for these, not in the Google search and not in the ChatGPT. But we really cannot know if there are intentional ads in ChatGPT now. Like I said, they need money and maybe they are just injecting some of these sources themselves. Maybe they don't have their own way of doing these, but they can be working with another ad company for this. Do they have to tell us that? I don't know. But I'm telling you, in the future they are going to implement it one way or another, because this is how they can monetize this. Not everyone is paying for their subscriptions. They have lots of free users too, and they somehow have to get that money back. They are literally burning away money with their huge server infrastructures, so I just say wait and see how that happens in the near future. Oh, by the way, keep in mind that they have lots of data about you in their servers. If you're constantly using ChatGPT and giving lots of personal information to them in their chats, you are a very monetizable person and you have no privacy at all with this company. So they don't even have to start serving ads in chats. They can just sell your data to other companies to serve you targeted ads in other platforms. And even if you don't care about your privacy at all, then keep these in mind. They are training on the chats of users for new models of ChatGPT. So any data you have given is not going to directly show up, but it is going to be there somewhere. And in today's age, anything can be hacked. They don't have to keep their promises. They are a company. Your data can show up in an ad. Your data can show up in their own chats. Your data can be hacked with a single vulnerability. You don't have to fear anything. You don't have to get scared. You don't have to stop using it. You just have to use it with caution. So closing thoughts, I just hope that if they ever implement any ads into ChatGPT, they show an ad icon on top of it. And I also hope them to be not doing any secret ads right now. I don't want to sound like a conspiracy theorist. This just sounds logical. They need money. They are going to do it one way or another. And laws around AI is unclear right now. In USA, judge ruled that if you purchase just a single copy of a book and you train your AI on it, now all of that trained data and the output of the AI is cleared from any copyright issues. So when you transfer a data into something else, law says that you can just use it whatever you want. You can just show that to the user. There's lots of other cases going around about this. Disney sued them, New York Times sued them, but lots of shady things are happening in the AI world right now. If you inject an ad to the data training of that AI, and if the output just shows that injected ad in it, but in a different worded way, does that still count as ad? I would say yes. What does the law say about it? I'm sure they would also say yes, unclear. But can someone check this? Do lawmakers check and audit what is happening in OpenAI's AI models right now? And certainly from outside of USA, we have no idea about what is going on. So I have to trust another country's government, the USA government, to check if their own AIs are doing everything correctly. Or other governments have to request access to the ChatGPT source code, which would be a complete mess. And they might not even know where to begin with. They might also have to check the data training, all of the data that ChatGPT has fed until now. How can you even do that? So there's lots of questions. I don't have the answers, but I just wanted to plant a small seed of doubt in your head so that you can be careful when you are using all of these AI tools. If you think this video is important, please share this with your friends and family. And did you ever had this kind of weird ad experience with ChatGPT? What do you think about this topic? Tell me your thoughts in the comments down below. If you liked the video, please subscribe and thank you for listening.